Hey guys, Retired at 40. This week I'm releasing 2 videos, and I wanted to do that so you can see the process of cooking the meal all the way to freeze-dried and preserving the meal. So that food this week will be refried beans, and I have an Instant Pot refried beans video that I'm releasing, and then we're also going to freeze-dry that today, as well as some pork, some chili, and some root crops from the garden. I'm doing potatoes and beets and carrots. So I've pre-frozen all my food, and as you know, the newer software is it really utilizes pre-freezing. It cuts a lot of time off your total cycle time, and down the line it will also help some wear and tear on your machine, and will save you some electrical costs and things like that. I've also had some people say that they've been doing basically what the new software does, but they do it manually and they like it better that way. If you have experience doing the manual pre-freeze to freeze cycle, make sure you throw me a comment. I'd love to hear your feedback on it and see what your experiences have been with it. And while you're there, click the subscribe button and click the bell notification button, and that way you can stay involved with the Harvest-Right community and be updated with new videos as they come out. So my trays are all ready. Let's take them down to the Harvest-Right. So I've really started to notice since I've been pre-freezing everything, that it's real important to get everything into the freeze dryer as fast as you can from the freezer, because certain foods start to thaw out real quickly, and you want to get them into the freeze dryer as fast as you can to keep them as cold as possible. Just give you a quick shot of what everything looks like. Here's the chili. Here are the root vegetables. Refried beans, and our pork. Alright, and as usual, we're going to go to customize, adjust cycle times. We're going to do a final dry of 9 hours. And then I'm going to click pre-frozen. And here's our kilowatt meter at 0.00 kilowatts. So I've had a lot of people that have been inquiring about what temperature the machine clicks over. So I'm going to try my best to catch it when I can, if I can hear it. Alright, so now you can see it's at 14 degrees. It's in the freezing cycle. We're going to see at what temperature it kicks the vacuum pump on, and that will help the people that are doing it manually figure out when they need to actually manually flip it over. Alright, so no sooner than I got upstairs, the vacuum pump kicked on. Right now it's at 12 degrees, so I am guessing the vacuum pump probably turns on somewhere between 0 and 20 degrees. But for the purpose of what we're doing here, I would say 15 degrees is a pretty safe time to switch over. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, with the new software, and what some people do manually is actually turn the vacuum pump on at the same time as the freeze cycle, and it actually helps speed up the freeze cycle quite a bit. Alright, just to check in, we're still on the drying cycle. We're at 27 hours and 22 minutes. So far with the new software, this has been the longest cycle that I have had. So we're going to see what happens. I'm not sure what's causing it to be a longer cycle. Maybe the chili is somewhat moist, maybe the vegetables, I don't know. But the other stuff seems like it should be fairly quick. Alright, we just finished up. 39 hours, 18 minutes. And 28.74 kilowatt hours on the meter. I really like the stuff in the Harvest-Right that turns into just almost a powder, because you know that it's going to rehydrate well, and you know that it's going to store really well. So anything that you can break down into a powder like that, it always works really, really well. I'm not going to bore you with the reconstituting of this stuff because I've done it before. Maybe I'll just do the refried beans today. Okay, so I'm just going to add just a splash of water. And you can already see it's just kind of transforming. And that's why I like this kind of stuff. It rehydrates so well. It stores well. There you go. Refried beans in the Harvest-Rite. So this week I released 2 videos. One was freeze drying the refried beans, and one was how to make it. Make sure you check that video out if you haven't. In the meantime, remember to live life simple. We'll catch you next week.